Hey, am I audible? Yeah. Hello, chat. Hello. Hello. Left ear ASMR. One ear. Wait, what? What do you mean? Only left ear. Oh fuck. This is my bad. Hold on. What's going on? How do I fix that? Audio only in left ear. What? Hold on, hold on, no shit. I just fucking got here, bro. Holy shit. Why is it only working on the left ear? Hold on. Settings. Check your cables. Cables are fine. Audio. Left ear. Oh shit, oh shit. I am so fucking sorry. I didn't know this was gonna happen. Fuck, I just got this too. What? Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on. If you use Streamlabs OBS, then that's what does it. I'm on OBS, not Streamlabs, but like, you know, the other kind of OBS. Fuck. I'm opening up. Hold on. Fuck. Hold on. Boop. Scuff ASMR. It's a new mic though. Oh, hold on. Have only one ear channel down. You have your mic recording on both tracks. Down mix it to mono. What does that mean? Down mix it to mono? Hold on. Audio. Where do I find that, by the way? What does that mean? What does... It's in the audio settings? I don't see it. Hold on. Mono means single or one like one channel. Hold up. What? Hold up, fucking chat. This is so upsetting. This is so fucking upsetting. Click on the gear icon in the audio mixer. Hold on. Okay. Save. Gear setting on the audio mixer. Mic audio. Mono. Oh! Is this okay now? Is this okay now? This is okay now, right? Right. It's okay now? Is it good now? I checked the mono box. Yes. Okay, there we go. Thank you. Okay, fucking hell. Jesus, that stressed me out for a bit. Anyway, chat. Good evening or morning, depending where you are. Yeah. So, 2020 has been kind of a rough day, isn't it? Right? Not day, like rough time in general. Yeah. So, like, also, do you like the new mic? Do you like the new mic? So, I figured that in my future streams, I was gonna drop the fucking I was gonna drop the Nusagi script writing voice. Like, you know how I talk when I read a script? It's like there's this kind of rhythm to it. Now, my new change is that when I'm going to stream, I'm gonna drop the voice. It's like, you know how some reporters have the reporter voice? I'm just gonna drop it, yeah. Like a radio host. Yeah, radio host voice. Yeah, I'm gonna drop that. Sounds the same to me? I guess. There's not much difference. I just have my inflections and how I word things are just different on stream. YouTube voice, yeah. Anyway, I guess right now what we're about to do is we're just basically going to summarize everything that's happening in this list right now, right? This isn't even all of it. I think we're going to add more drama as we go along, but this is what I have right now. Like, this is the only material that I have right now. Yeah. Walkthor included. Oh fuck, I forgot about Walkthor. Holy shit. Fuck. No Hololive on the list. Well, unfortunately, Hololive didn't really have a big yab this year. Oh, fortunately or unfortunately, depending on depending on your definition. But anyway, um, I guess let's fucking do it. First, let's get right into it. First, we're going to open up this little can I have here. Ugh. Let's talk about the V Shoujo drama because it's very recent, and because it's fucking recent, I think it's a big topic to talk about. All right, let's fucking go, bro. Um, how do I? Wait. Where is it? Okay, so here we go. V Shoujo. This one, chat, dropped like a fucking nuke on the community. And Silvervale was live when this announcement was made, right? Yeah, it was. And as she was streaming, she started basically saying a few things that concerned some people. Basically, she said a few things that what the community considers is throwing shade, especially at what people assumed first to be fruit. Like, she was throwing shade at what people thought were fruit, but was actually directed at Iron Mouse. So, okay, let me talk about the announcement itself. The announcement itself, in terms of the company's treatment of the talents, I think V Shoujo did a superb job. Like, the announcement was made really professionally. All of this, this fucking thing here, this was very professional. I really liked it. It was worded very amicably, and overall, it was as drama-free and unvolatile as you can make a graduation announcement. Right? I think it was directed at anyone. Oh, we'll get to that later. But again, when this dropped, Silvervale was talking. And that's when the relative peace that everyone started to have faltered a little bit. Because if Silvervale didn't throw the kind of statements that she did, this would have blown over. V Shoujo would have tanked the least amount of reputational damage as possible. But it's not like this entire thing made V Shoujo look bad. It made the people inside V Shoujo look bad. Yeah. Look, chat. Do we want to see it? Is it considered a graduation? It's not really a graduation because V Shoujo doesn't really consider their talents idols or associates itself nearly as much like an idol company like other talents. So this is just a resignation, I guess. Lord Frack, thanks for the super chat. Give us back our memberships, coward. I'm sorry, I don't want to get cancelled for that. But you know what I might get cancelled for? Showing the actual fucking clips. So anyway, this is what
there's a lot of questions about the other girls.
Silvervale said.
And like I said, I'm not sure what I can say, but what I can say is that things are not always what they seem on the internet or as a streamer. And when someone says that they talk a lot, they probably actually don't talk a lot. And some people are not the people that you think that they are. Yeah.
Okay, this one. This alone, copyrighted music, by the way. Who gives a shit? It's a fucking stream. Anyway, this alone would not have drawn that much attention. Like, okay, it's gonna make the assumption that Silvervale doesn't get along with a few members. But it was kind of like throwing shade. What made people think it's Iron Mouse? The next clip. This one was what made people think it was Iron Mouse. Yeah, that's enough. I think you guys get enough. Like that was it. That was it. That silence, that pause, and then saying that not talking for like 7 months now. That was enough. Like that hurt. That hurt. That hurt a lot of people. Right? It's yikes. It's an actually fucking yikes moment. I don't think it's specific towards Iron Mouse. It just includes her. Yeah, that's exactly it. I think it refers to a lot of people, maybe including Fruit, but we'll get to Fruit later. Maybe, just maybe. Don't quote me on that. But this was what people latched onto the most. And look, chat, I don't know Iron Mouse. I don't know anyone in V Shoujo. I don't know the full story of this whole thing. Nobody but the people involved and whoever friends they talk to are the only ones that know. But I think I'll give Iron Mouse the benefit of the doubt, honestly. Like Silver Veil's words doesn't seem like she's throwing shade at Iron Mouse in that much. Like, yeah, she's questioning their friendship, but it's not like Silver Veil called her a bitch or whatever, right? Yeah, it made Iron Mouse look unfriendly, not unfriendly. Like, it made Iron Mouse look selective of the people she talks to, but it doesn't paint Iron Mouse as a bad person necessarily. Like in an agency setting, chat, where there are entire groups of people are going to form their own cliques and hang out with the people they're comfortable with. Not everybody has to be friends, you know? At the very least, someone just has to be friendly with each other, like in a respectful way. But with how Vale worded it, it doesn't seem like she and Iron Mouse are actually friends. Like, despite anything Iron Mouse might say, Silver Veil doesn't seem to give the impression that they're actually friends. Just, what's the word here? Professional acquaintance at best. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I guess the reason why a lot of people were shocked at this was because it's Iron Mouse. Iron Mouse is literally the heart of V Shoujo. People expect her to be the most interactive and fun in the company, someone that unifies and is friends and is basically the bridge of everyone. Like if Silver Veil said this and referred to Fruit or Nyaners or even Vebe, then I think a lot of people wouldn't be surprised. Because these three members have had rather controversial reputation. Yeah. But it's Iron Mouse. Of all people, it's Iron Mouse. That's basically it. That's why a lot of people found this out to be a big deal. Again, my take is that Iron Mouse, I don't think Iron Mouse is a bitch or anything. It just means that she selects who she talks to. She's human, chat. At the end of the day, we all have people we like or people we don't like, people we prefer hanging out with, and people we tend to avoid. Right? We can't expect Iron Mouse to be this angelic fucking saint, the most wholesome person in the world. Like at the end of the day, Mouse is a VTuber. She projects that angelic kayfabe. It doesn't mean that she's necessarily that angelic as she projects herself to be on the internet. She's only a human after all. Exactly. That being said, though, I don't think the separation was done in the most amicable of terms. Right? I mean, I'm sure they tied up some loose ends, but it feels like they've been wanting to go their separate ways for quite some time now, for reasons we won't know. I'll take the drama would have been almost as big with any other V Shoujo member. No, I don't think so. I can see that with Fruit. If she was referring to Fruit, then yeah, 100%, especially with the harassment that Silver Veil suffered. But I don't think it was. I really do think it's bigger because it's fucking Mouse. Iron Mouse is like, again, she has a generally positive reputation. Yeah, but 7 months, you'd think they would interact more, at least for business stuff. Well, that's exactly what Silver Veil meant. Apparently, they only talked for like 7 months. For like business stuff only. Like, yeah. I mean, look at this chat. Hold on. I mean, look at this. Look at this. This is Silver Veil's thing. Look at this. Look at those torn letters. They tore it down and they're looking happy. I might just be a ratting little bitch here, but that kind of shit has to mean something. You don't just put that in your farewell art as if it means anything. So that just gives me that gives me the impression that V Shoujo isn't doing good internally. I mean, Nijisanji isn't either, but we'll get into that later. Yeah. But again, this is all under the presumption that Vale herself is just as saintly as she wants everyone to be. Like, this is all assuming she's saying all these things in good faith and not twisting her words to make her emotions look justified in front of the public. Like, I don't think so. I don't think that's the case. If she thinks leaving the company is what's good for her, then fucking yeah, do it, queen. You may do better without V Shoujo if you think the value they provide isn't enough for what you're giving or doing for them. But setting up the gas on the bridge for her to burn later doesn't seem like a good look for her either, right? Right? It doesn't. Do I have? Am I? Is it an attack for me if I say that it doesn't look good for Vale either? Like, I can see why she'd do it, but leaving like this, saying these words just as you were exiting doesn't really paint a good picture for her too. She said the truth, yeah, but like, is that the best way to convey the truth? Like, there's nuance to be had there, but I don't think I want to be the one that opens up that kind of worms. I guess, chat, I'm just casting both shades and both benefits of the doubt to both parties, even though that might not make sense to a lot of you. Because in this situation, chat, any of them could be in the wrong. What does rat mean? Rat means speculation. Like, you're ratting, you're speculating, you're rumoring. Yeah. Again, in this situation, any one of them could be in the wrong. Like, fucking remember the Noxtaku drama? Yeah. It could be like that. Like, miscommunication. You know, it could just be miscommunication. People being mad at each other and misunderstanding like that, like, probably. And again, situations like these, we don't know who's in the right or who's in the wrong. Or who's reliable or who isn't. But then again, I'm more inclined to feel sympathy for Vale. She got harassed, chat. You have to remember, she got harassed for playing the wizard game. And while Iron Mouse actually did offer Vale public support, if I remember correctly, hold on, let me verify that. Wait. Iron Mouse support Silver Vale. I think I saw a clip like a few months ago. Iron Mouse actually supported Silver Vale. Yeah. Look at these clips. So Iron Mouse, I haven't watched him, but I did watch a bit. But like, Iron Mouse and Kayson did watch support Silver Vale publicly, but her wording, like what Silver Vale said, like, it seems like Mouse may have given her external support, like, you know, lip service outside, but maybe Mouse didn't give her internal support. Like Silver Vale said, 7 months, that's a long time. And the drama and the fucking wizard game drama happened like 2 months ago. Play them and we'll judge? Okay. Fuck. I'm sorry, chat. The fucking Wi-Fi is so slow. Any problem and dramas she's been in, Mouse supported on her decision. Silverway went ahead and sent her to the fray for zero. That isn't cheap drama. I mean, that's the thing. Like I said, anyone could be in the wrong here. We don't exactly know. All we could do is just take both sides of the story with as much salt as we can. But again, I'm more inclined to feel sympathy for Silver Vale. Because it doesn't seem like she's had a good time recently. Yeah.
Stuff that's been going on these past few days, and here's what I have to say. I think that everybody is entitled to their opinion, and I think that everybody is entitled to support whatever the they want to support. And you know what? That's on you, whatever you want to support. However, I believe that no one deserves to be harassed, and no one deserves to...
Actually, you know what? That's a W Mouse take. Like, come on. That's a W Mouse take. It sounds half-hearted. Yeah, but it's kind of a W, right? Low volume? Oh shit, I'm sorry.
...to be attacked, and no one deserves to be bullied, and no one deserves to feel threatened. No one deserves to live in fear every day of their life. That is not right. And I think there's a lot of positive ways to get a message across without having to make somebody feel bad.
Bro, that's a W take. That's a W. I don't know. I don't care about chat now. You're taking the L here. That's a W take. That's basically her saying, support who you can, but nobody needs to be harassed. Nobody deserves to be harassed. Now, like I said, Iron Mouse may have said this, But Silvervale's wording seems like she didn't give her internal support as a friend. Yeah. Nusagi LO, fuck off. W but emotionally absent. Okay, yeah, you know what? I can agree with that. It's a very logical, very reasonable take, but it lacks that oomph. It lacks that emotion. Like, like, hey, you guys, fucking, I don't. Yeah, I agree. I agree with the whole emotional part. Yeah, it kinda feels not half-hearted. What do I? Like, it doesn't have that emotional oomph to make it actually really mean anything as much. Especially now that we're watching it in retrospect. It's okay, Nosaki. Everybody makes mistakes. We'll fucking get the fruit later, dude. Holy shit. But yeah. Anyway, that's really it. I don't really know what to get of this, honestly. Again, I don't think Iron Mouse is a bitch. I don't think she's a fucking she's an asshole. I don't think she's a bad person just based on what Silvervale said. It's just that people have complicated relationships sometimes, especially in an agency setting. So I don't know. Anyway, as for Silvervale though, okay, we'll talk about Silvervale later. Let's talk about Zen. So Zen basically said this. Zen says that she's good with everyone. Like, she doesn't have like hard feelings with everyone. She understands, and you know what? I agree. This is like I'm gonna believe Zen here. Zen hasn't been in any real big drama against any of the V Shoujo girls. So it's okay. There's one clip left. Watch the Silvervale Connor clip. Fuck, I forgot to download that. Fuck, I'm so sorry. Greg D, thanks for the super chat. I feel like Mouse versus Silver. Silver has been through much, but she always seemed low-key toxic. Same with Vel. Silver hung out with Bunny, so... Well, I mean, yeah, exactly. It felt like that's what I'm saying, right? It feels like Silver was frustrated, and that's the reason why she was able to why she said this. She was frustrated, and understandably so. Like I said, she got harassed recently, but it is we have to admit it is kind of unprofessional. It kind of is. Anyway, as for Silvervale, where's Connor's clips? Okay, so basically, fuck, I didn't save it. I didn't download it. Anyway, basically when Silvervale was asked what she thinks of Connor, she said, and I quote, "I don't know, man. He's not my boyfriend, but he seems nice." And that got people ratting and speculating the fuck out, because like I said, Silvervale has something against Iron Mouse, it seems like, right? And when she said that, with that kind of venom in her words, it kind of gave the implication that Iron Mouse and Connor is dating. But I don't think so. Look, I don't think so. Exactly. Like, I don't... Look, here's my thing. The more I think about it, I'm like, is that really grounds for, like, a rat about Connor and Iron Mouse being actually together? Like, I don't think so. Initially, I did think so. Like, I was thinking, holy shit, there's something here. But then the more I think about it, nah, not really. It just seems like, yeah, it's kind of shady, but it doesn't seem like it's serious or anything. Like, yeah, I just doubt it. That's all. So anyway, let's move on. Vei though. Vei's doing her own thing. Like, look here. Hold on. Vei's doing her own thing. In the first place, Vei hasn't really collabed much with V Shoujo anyway. And I think her leaving was kind of natural. Like, there wasn't any real concern for her other than her possibly joining OTK and doing IRL content. But she already said that she's not gonna join OTK. And she's been buddying it with a few OTK members. And she just moved out with her boyfriend. So yeah, didn't really seem much like she didn't seem like she had much to stay in V Shoujo for. But, you know, it's relatively drama free compared to Silvervale. But this does kind of make this kind of makes not VShojo look bad, but it's like, damn, leaving because of financial reasons, like contractual reasons. Weiwei didn't agree the contracts, and then she promptly tells people to be careful and read their contracts. Like, you read that, and while generally you'd think that's just generally good advice, you'd have to wonder what Weiwei must have been thinking for her to even say that. Like, I'm not saying that VShojo is a good is a black company or anything. It just means that VShojo may have been asking for a bigger cut or something, and Weiwei doesn't agree with it. I don't know. I don't really know. Nice talent freedom. Nah. I mean, this is look, hate it or not, hate her or not, this is a Weiwei W. Can we agree with that, chat? This is a Weiwei W. Like, this is a fucking dub. Right? Yeah, this is a dub. No, I don't care what you guys think. This is a fucking dub. Yeah. Like, okay. Yeah, that's all I'll have to say for into it. Anyway, what's next? What's next in the list? Yuri's termination. Okay, let me just pull up the link real quick. Yuri's termination. Maldi OCD, thanks for the super chat. They had always been openly toxic, and Silver always gave me the fake positive vibe, so I always take their word with a grain of salt, even given circumstances. I think you should take everyone's word with a grain of salt. Everyone, including mine. That's generally good advice, I would think. So anyway, Phase Connect. This was a bit bad, honestly. Like, Fura Yuri, this was quite a reputational PR hit for PC, for Phase Connect. Like, okay, let me give you guys some context. Fura Yuri was an ex-CyberLive member. She used to be a part of CyberLive. But then CyberLive was a fucking disaster. And she ended up graduating and going indie. Kaneko Lumi was also the same. And they were able to keep their IPs. Like, when they left CyberLive, they were able to keep their character, both Yuri and Lumi. So when Sakana, the CEO, basically invited them to join the Sad Girl company with all these benefits and stuff, they joined, right? They joined. Now, there was a really, really good plan for like Phase Invaders to be this little offshoot branch where Sakana would poach and adopt these little menheras and give them a proper home in PC, and it was working out quite well too, until this termination happened. So just like what the statement says, it's worded. Okay, this is this termination. The statement itself is a fucking W. This is a fucking W. This is how you should make a termination statement, chat. It is like, it's worded as if they discovered that Yuri was doing something that broke NDA, and after lots and lots of conversation and back and forth, they weren't able to come to a good conclusion, thus resulting in like her termination. In terms of PR and wording, this is really professional. This is very good. It was made in a way where you could understand it. Like, it was made clear that it was a decision that was not made lightly. That there was a really lengthy and very careful discourse before this decision was made. Like, there's weight into the decision. And it's just that these two parties were just unable to find a middle ground despite all of that. Like, I think you can agree. Yeah, I think you guys can all agree with me that this is a very this is very good. This is very good. Thanks for the super chat, Lindsay Neko. Anyway, the only reason why people were so up in arms about this was the fact that Yuri was going to lose her character. Like, yeah, that was mainly why people got upset at this. Phase Connect gave the impression that you were relatively much more free and given a lot of leeway and that you can even be edgy and controversial. So it was a big deal when 1, Yuri was terminated for something, and 2, she'd lose her stuff. Because like I said, chat, Yuri was always Yuri, even during CyberLive, even outside CyberLive. And to lose all of that due to the termination is bad optics for FaZe Connect. And to a lot of fans, it felt like FaZe Connect was basically stealing the character away from her. But, there's a but. There's a but here, chat. Sakana knows what he's doing. Yeah. Look, chat, when you think about it, Yuri knew what she signed up for. She was in fucking CyberLive, chat. So when she looked at FaZe Connect's contract and signed it, that must mean that the contract was better, or at the very least similar to CyberLive. I'm gonna place a big fucking bet that it was 100% better than CyberLive. Chat, look, nobody wants a termination. The CEOs, the managers, and the colleagues of an agency, like, nobody wants to terminate someone. Even if the reason is good or bad, it affects everyone negatively. So I like to believe that this was a termination not done unless it was absolutely warranted. It's the nuclear option. Terminations are the nuclear options. So, like the Russia drama, although we may not know it, whatever happened was probably, like, bad enough to be justified. Emphasis on probably, because, again, we don't really know for sure. Like, again, Yuri signed the contract to give FaZe Connect her IP in case of a termination or something. That must be what happened. That must have been what happened. Maybe I'm sucking Sakana's fat cock too much, but Sakana is very, like, look, I don't want to suck his cock too hard, chat, but Sakana is a good CEO. He is. Like, he's morally speaking, he tries his best for his talents. Like, he just does. Like, I'm sorry. I've seen, like, based on what we've seen, I think Sakana is, like, I think he's a good person. That's all. He's usually based, exactly. Sakana sounds fishy. Well, it means fish, so yeah. I don't know, man. Feels like a bad taste in my mouth. Yeah. Yeah, I understand why it sounds predatory. Like, I understand why it's bad, but it is what it is. I don't really have my opinion on it is that it's sad. I don't really have an opinion on it. My opinion is that it's regrettable this fucking happened. Hold on. Was there more? I wanna know if there's more. But anyway, yeah. Anyway, yeah, this happened. Again, just like what Silverveil said, chat. If you're a FaZe, not just in FaZe Connect, but if you're an indie, if you're any kind of person looking for a job or something, read the fucking contract. If there's something in your contract you don't agree with, like issue it, and make a statement about it, like, combat it or something. Like, again, just read the fucking contract. Damn, that's a Prof J Volts. That's a lot of messages. I want to read all of it, but it's like, this destroys not just everything she built as that person, but those in her community who dedicated their time and energy to be part of it. There is no way to not take this as immoral. I mean, it is like I said, that's exactly why people were mad. Like, when you look at it, regardless of what you think, that looks PC. That really makes PC look bad. It just does. Like, look at this. You guys gonna have to justify this. Your whole appeal is being that company that lets weird sad girls in. Blah, blah, blah. Didn't she join us FaZe Invaders? Oh, shit. Rune. It's Rune. Wait. Rune got her account back. I thought she was banned, but okay. Good shit. Welcome back, Rune. Yeah. Like I said, a lot of people were very mad at this. But from a business standpoint, I don't know. It seems, from a moral standpoint, I can agree that it's kind of bad. But from a business standpoint, we don't know. Because fucking, it's kind of like the Russia situation. Again, we don't know what exactly happened or if the termination is really warranted. But this was not a decision made lightly. So, we'll just have to give benefit of the doubt to both people. Hello, everyone. What's next? Where is my OBS? Here it is. What's next in the fucking list? Niji ID graduating. Okay, let's talk about Niji ID graduating. Let me just pull out their fucking thing real quick. Where is it? Okay. So yeah, 4 XID members leaving. And I'm particularly sad about Siska and Taka. Like, chat, Taka was such a really cool guy, chat. Like, he's the bridge of communities. He's such a dude, bro. I love him, but it's like, it was inevitable that this was gonna happen. Like, Niji ID was doing relatively fine before the Korea and Indonesia merge. I mean, they weren't pulling big bucks for the company or anything, but they were doing fine. Like, they were doing fine, right? But after the merge, they've been doing worse. Like, KR has improved. Apparently, I don't know that. I can't fact check that. But so I can't confirm. But ID has worsened. Like, the merge did not do well for them at all. Them losing their distinct identity was such a massive blow. It's no wonder Hana feels like shit. She probably knows better than everyone that not everything was the same anymore. Hana's the golden child of Niji ID, chat. And then she lost that title and the claim because Niji ID didn't exist anymore. She lost a lot of prestige. She really wanted to lift everyone else with her. That's why I think that's why she delayed her 3D debut. But instead, this happens. I mean, fucking support Hana, please. Holy shit. Hana 3D debut. I think that her 3D debut is coming. Oh. It already happened. Okay, fuck. Fake fan. Oh, fuck. I'm such a fake fan. I missed it. Wait, no, never mind. Oh, never mind. No, never mind. Yeah, I'm not a fake fan. I knew it. It was gonna happen. Okay, I'm not a fake fan. But yeah, please watch Hana. Please support Hana and everyone in Niji X ID, bro. They fucking deserve it. But yeah. Like, okay. These 4 people graduating. It can't be denied that this was what's good for the talents. I imagine they weren't doing well financially, especially considering that Nijisanji takes half of what they make. I mean, Taka has a day job, if I recall correctly, but don't quote me on that. The others, I'd have to verify if they have a safety net or if they want to re-debut as a VTuber. But right now, I'm not so sure. So yeah. This is very unfortunate. This is fucking very unfortunate. Niji got the first move advantages and still abandoned it. Ugh. Well, that's the thing. You guys may not know this, but a lot of you guys may not know this, but Niji Sanji was actually the first company that moved to Indonesia. They were the first company that made the concept of expanding to other, making other separate foreign branches. Their first one was Niji Sanji Shanghai Taipei, and that fucking flopped. And then they moved to Virtual Real, and then they fucking did Niji ID. Like, damn. So we need thanks Greg for the super chat. We need an ID company. I propose a millionaire stepping in to create a Fire Indonesia Sea company. It would work. Would it? I don't know. I don't know if that would work. It's not as making a company like that is not as easy as just tossing it money. You'd actually have to know what you're fucking doing. Like, you have to know what niche you're targeting. You have to know the fucking current market, what other VTubers aren't doing in Niji ID that you think has potential. There's a lot of things to be taken. It's not that easy. It's not that easy. Hololive seems to do well with Niji ID. Well, that's because Niji. Okay. Hololive ID exploded compared to Niji Sanji ID because of Pekora and Muna. Straight up. It was because of the Pekor Muna collabs in Minecraft. But even then, Hanamakia was like a forefront. She was a forerunner. She was an Hanamakia is a historically important figure in setting up the EN VTuber sphere. She was. Like, even if they still have that prestige. Historically speaking, you have to give them credit where it's due. Hanamakia came here before everyone else. Yeah. Want a job as CEO of CVT? No. No. What happened to Cinderia? Oh, we'll get to that later. Anyway, yeah, that's basically it. I don't really have much to say about this other than it's unfortunate. But at the same time, it was inevitable. It really was inevitable. Anyway, next list. Oh, wait. Production Kawaii Gen 3 leaving. Alright, hold on. Ugh. Hana carried Niji Sanji before Niji Inan existed. True. Like I said, fucking she's epic. Anyway, uh where do I want to begin with production? Do we want to talk about Osha Otoishi first, or I'm gonna talk about them at the same time? Is that okay? I th- um hmm. No, wait. How do I wanna start this? Actually, you know what? I'll just start by putting up their fucking announcement. This. So yeah. Oshana first. No, wait. We'll talk about. Let's have Oshana be the precursor, not the precursor, or the sequel. Anyway, this was wild because we've seen mass graduations happen before, especially with Niji ID now, but we haven't seen an entire generation graduating together and of their own accord. Oh, sorry, I forgot to fuck. I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry. So yeah, it was wild. So, as a result, people in Kawaii made a joint statement as to what happened. Hold on, can I YouTube? Kawaii 3 Gen 3 statement. Like everyone else in Kawaii made a statement about why they were leaving, and it was it had mixed reception. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, it's very rare to see an entire gen graduate. Exactly. Okay, you know what? Still fucking loading. I'm just gonna summarize it here because I distinctly remember what the content of that fucking of that message was. So their statement basically boils down to everyone in the members of Kawaii got blindsided by this thing. The Gen 3 girls suddenly canceled their streams, and like everyone was shocked. Even management. Like, so people talk to them like, hey, what's happening? Like, what's happening? Why are you why are you doing this? And when they did, the Gen 3 girls demanded an immediate meeting with management. And then, you know, it had like it ruffled a few feathers. Like, you know, then Gen 3 said, "Hey, relax. We're not protesting or whatever. We just wanted to talk about the projects we've been involved in. We're feeling a bit burnt out and we're not really sure about the company's future." Basically, Gen 3's faith was shaken a bit. And yeah. And their statement also says that Gen 3 was basically threatening to graduate, and they have done so in the past too. And when they had their meeting done, in the end, they decided to graduate. Like, management and Gen 3 made their meeting, did their meeting, and they just decided to graduate as a group, as a sign of like generational unity or something. And everyone in the agency was very betrayed by this too. Like, absolutely fucking wild. I'm gonna show you Namji and Nene's statement. "Please stop joining our company just to decide to leave in a few months. Hi, this is Nene. I am equally shocked and pained by this." Yeah. So everyone in the company seems to really, really be against their decision. It very much painted Gen 3 as the bad guys. Like, dang. Like, fucking damn. Yes, I was very surprised when they said that. Yeah, me too. It's like, damn. This was like, damn, what happened must have been really big or something. Or rather, disagreeable. What happened must be very disagreeable. But, I'm gonna say a but. This is where a lot of you guys might be shocked at. I'm giving Gen 3 the benefit of the doubt. Again, chat, when you when you're a historian, oh, fuck, why am I calling myself a historian is so cringe. But when you're a guy like me, like basically collects all these shit just, for the future, just in case stuff happens, so like future generations can know of it or something, we have to consider both sides of the story. Mostly, I'm doing this, I'm giving Gen 3 the benefit of the doubt because we don't have their side of the story. And I always preach this to every single drama and digital conflict I see. When there's fucking drama, always consider both sides of the story. Unless it's like shit like committing a crime. Only deliver your final opinion and judgment when you look at both sides. At least that's what I do. That's what I do. And like, if I'm going to make fun of Twitter for being a stupid cesspool of idiocy, then the least I can do is try to be better than Twitter, right? Actually have some principles that I follow and not blindly consume drama and having other people's opinions fed to me. I think that's the best way to go around it. I think especially since in my position in the VTuber community, where people look at me as the guy that delivers drama and news, I feel like I have to be neutral, but not unopinionated like False and Kyo. Like False and Kyo are neutral, but they're unopinionated. I'm a historian, quote unquote, so I have to be opinionated. But again, least I can do is try to see both sides of the story. And again, we don't have both sides of the story. Anyway, yeah. It's just weird. Because you have to remember, chat, well, not most of you even know anyway, but Gen 3 had two of Kawaii Pro's biggest talent. Aside from Nene and Lua, Aleta Sky and Oshane were their big name talents too. Yeah. So this was a very big hit for Production Kawaii. Again, I want to say that Gen 3 might not have been so unreasonable as they painted them to be. That's my uneducated take. No one truly knows the behind-the-scenes stuff that happens in these companies, chat. Nor are we really entitled to know. The best reaction anyone can say, I think, is to say, that's unfortunate, and then move on. Maybe follow them into their next incarnations or keep watching the talents of the agency or something. That's basically it. They had such amazing models too? Yeah, true. But let's talk about Oshane next. Oshane. Because Oshane was also part of Gen 3, but she got terminated. Unlike these guys graduated on their own terms, but Oshane was terminated. Anyway, this speaks for itself. And the Gen 3 girls went pretty much in support of this. I went through some of Raina's comments over the matter, and she basically said that this was happening for quite some time, and that she was mobilizing individuals. And like what I said, I want to reserve judgment to hear her side of the story, but it doesn't seem like we'll get her side in her side of the story in any capacity. Because chat, Oshane, her new incarnation right now, she graciously accepted the termination and started anew. Like she wasn't seething like Rusha, because it seemed like, okay, when Rusha got terminated, when Rusha was seething, she seemed like she had more to say about her termination and implied that it was much more complicated than what CoverCorp announced, right? And when that happens, that just tells me that the talent has much, much more to say than what the agency says. But Oshane did none of that. Oshane did none of that. She wasn't seething. She was very calm. She just let it be. And that tells me one thing. No, actually, that tells me two things. One, you've accepted that you've made your mistake and you're willing to tank the consequences. And two, there is little nuance to what you have done. Right? You deserve it. And for all it's worth, like I said, I don't know the exact specifics of what Oshane did. None of us knows. But for all it's worth, I can at the very least respect the graciousness of and how Oshane took the termination. Again, it really is just like the Rusha's case. everyone was regretting it, but other members' reaction to it was rather cold. Like, that just says enough, I think. You know, remember when Foobs, Noel, Flair, and everyone was kind of chill and just casually announced Rusha's termination like they didn't give a fuck? Remember that? Yeah, it was basically like that. Yeah. She was Discord grooming. I didn't dig enough deep. I didn't dig deeper enough to know what exactly happened, bro. But it's like you know, it's like I don't know. Anyway, let's move on. Let's move on. Who's next? Millie's fake Discord drama. Millie's fake Discord drama. Where do we want to begin with this? Okay, so it's so fucking stupid. It's just so fucking stupid. Unfortunately, chat, look, chat. Excuse me. Unfortunately, I wasn't really paying attention when this happened. I wasn't. I was preparing for school. So I don't have the exact, like, the deeper details of what happened, but I do know the general details. Hold on. And I think this article summarizes it enough. Thanks for the super chat. 2023 is a VTuber bubble burst with the pandemic over and the local economy recovering. The industry is going to take a few steps back. True. I think that's the thing. Anyway, I think this article actually summarizes it well. So, it made Nijisanji EN's management look really bad and incompetent and dumb. And it made Millie and everyone else that joined her look really short-sighted. So anyway, you can read all of this. Hold on. Let me just zoom it out real quick. Yeah. You can just read out all of this. And like, basically, it was, Millie had this idea, this secret GC idea, and it was supposed to be some kind of parody stream where Millie and friends were going to copy VT's dumb fucking complaints about them. And you know what? On paper, that's fucking based. That's pretty fucking based. Right? That sounds hilarious. Especially since VT is a fucking cesspool anyway. Like, the idea itself is actually really based. Like, I would have watched that stream if I was there. Wrong screen, man. Oh shit, I'm so sorry. Fuck, I'm so sorry. Okay, sorry, fuck, sorry. Anyway, yeah, this, here. Sorry. I wasn't looking at that chat. I'm so sorry. Anyway, yeah, here. This one. So yeah, this one. You can just read it. This was pretty fucking based. Again, pun. Boomer moment. I'm so sorry. Anyway, again, the intention was to basically have this little shitpost stream idea where they were going to copy VT and basically make a parody about them, right? Again, that's pretty based. But it's different when you're in a professional agency and you get other people involved. That's different. That adds a lot of unnecessary collateral damage. Like, chat, you don't poke around the hornet's nest and address haters like these. There's always a fun way to go around fucking around and not finding out, but this wasn't one of them. Because for one, not everybody was in on the joke. Like, look at this. One recipient, such as Mr. Rias, who was approached by fans with their guesses of which fictional chatter he played on Millie's stream, in a now deleted tweet, Mr. expressed his confusion at the influx of questions regarding the broadcast, stating he had no prior knowledge of the stream and was asleep at the time. Like, not everybody was in on it. Not especially the fucking fans. Like, the fucking fans were half concerned about Millie all the time too. It made Pomu uncomfortable. Yeah, true. Hold on. Look at this. Mista was not the only one to distance himself from the YouTube stream. Pomu Rainpuff has also expressed her discomfort with the event early into her Minecraft streams. I had when Millie asked first to join us when Millie asked us to join the stream, I had a very different idea about it. I think it was way too good. It felt a little too real. I'm not going to lie, it felt a bit uncomfortable, so I chose not to participate. So that's bad. That's bad. Like, I get that not many people understand that kind of culture. Block the ads, please. I'm sorry. Okay. I get that not many people get that kind of culture, but you know, yeah, you when this happens, you really shouldn't be lying with dogs, or else they'd get fleas. And fleas they did get because it backfired massively. Use ad block Newsagi. This is like I don't use. This is not my official, not my main browser. I use another browser. I use Brave. This is just a one-off. I just downloaded this, so I don't have ad blocker here. Anyway, again, this fucking backfired massively. So yeah, Millie got a substantial backlash. VT fucked her up, and even Mista was really confused at this chat. Mista was fucking again. You've read it. Mista was fucking confused. But most of all, it made management so fucking stupid. Like, it did. Hold on, I'm gonna show you some of the. Look at this. Stolen, by the way. Is it okay to show this on stream? It is, right? Yeah, it is. Yeah. These were Nijisanji EN talents doing this. They're pretending to basically be like VT. Yeah, they're pretending to be VT. Like, again, made management really fucking dumb. Like, how do you greenlight this? Like, as management, you had every bit of responsibility to make sure something that like this doesn't go through. Or if it does go through, like, again, it's a good idea. It's based. Because that's the appeal of Nijisanji. But if it goes through, it has to go through smoothly. And that you have to make sure as management, people can actually communicate when this happens. Like, people needed, like, everyone in Nijisanji needed to get the memo to make something this volatile happen without any controversy. Like, management had a responsibility and they fucking failed. And this was just a minor, this is a minor chat, a minor reputational hit for EN management. Minor. Because we're about to see some even dumber shit from Nijisanji's management later on. But again, we can't also just shift all the blame on management, honestly. Because yeah, we have to admit, it makes Millie look bad. Like, it makes Millie look really short-sighted. But, you know, we've had our fair share of being short-sighted, right? I mean, I got cancelled for that exact reason too, for being short-sighted. But I can see the appeal. Like, it's not all her fault. But it's not all her fault, yeah. There's a lot. I'm exactly the type of person this kind of stream would have attracted. Someone that understands the culture. Someone who also fucking thinks it's ridiculous and weird and it's funny. It's unique. It's very cool. It's very based. This is the kind of stream I would make if I was in Face Connect or something. But only if I involved myself and if there was no way anyone else would have gotten affected. But it's hard to imagine that a person whose job it is to look after the well-being of the talents while also considering the reputational integrity of the company to look at this and greenlight it without extra precautions. Like, it's so dumb. That's every people's stream, really? Exactly. Like, it's Jesus. Without experimental content, you just get stale. Sometimes experiment don't work and this is normal. Bro, I understand. I've said this in the past, but Nijisanji Nijisanji likes to experiment, and that's good. You should always do that. But when you're experimenting, make sure that the fucking workplace is not volatile. Like I said, management or even Millie herself should have added extra precautions for this. Like, they should have chosen their wording carefully. Like, they should have made sure that people get the memo and people don't get too uncomfortable with it, especially other talents. Because I think the miscommunication was the big reason why this made other people uncomfortable. Why is a new Nijiyab not here? Oh, we'll get up to it. Wait, what Nijiyab? Which one? Ren Anamiya, thanks for the super chat, by the way. I get they want to parody Discord, but it failed. Yeah, it failed. Like I said, it was a very great idea. It was a fucking massive idea. I loved it. But it was executed really poorly. That stream just showed that VTs lives rent-free in their talent's head. Yeah, that too. That too. Anyway, moving on. Let's move on. Hex Haywire. Hex Hex Haywire. Hex Haywire. So Hex has been in multiple dramas this past couple months. Right? Yeah. Stop talking about the VT and rent free. Just let's talk about fucking Hex right now. So yeah. Hex has taken up Vox's like crown of no, not exactly. Like remember when Vox always seemed like he was in a drama like every 2 weeks or something? That's what basically happened to Hex. Like Hex took that curse away from him and adopted it. Sir, do not redeem. Anyway, yeah, okay. You know what, chat? I have a very L take. I feel like a lot of you may not agree with this. Let's talk about the major one. The dildo. The dildo one. I don't really give a shit about it. It's like, it's such a nothing burger to me, chat. It really just seems like a lot of pissed Zion fans, honestly. Which is understandable because Zion fans want justice for her termination. But I can't like make the correlation, you know? Yeah, I exposed a fucking dildo on stream. Who gives a shit? That's like what Nijisanji does. It's a fucking dildo. Like, who gives a shit? Like, that's, you know, it's on brand, right? It's on brand. But again, I guess the reason why a lot of people were so mad about it was because it seemed like it was a selective enforcement of rules to some people. Because some people have done worse things than Zion. Right? A lot of people some people in Nijisanji have done worse things than Zion. Vinana. Which is fair. But I don't know how Hex's dildo thing got roped into this. Showing a dildo isn't exactly a big deal. Ray, thanks for the super chat, by the way. Entertainers, newsmen are vulnerable to public opinion, unfortunately. Yeah, true. Anyway. But one of Hex's drama is basically he said, don't trauma dump on my chat. You can trauma dump on my Streamlabs. You can drama. Okay, he said. Did I save it somewhere? Hold on. Fuck, I didn't save. I didn't save the fucking link. Okay, no. Anyway, so basically, Hex said, don't trauma dump on my super chat, but you can trauma dump on my Streamlabs or anywhere else. Like, what? What? I'm sorry for the mic boom, by the way. That's so stupid. Okay. Like, holy shit, that's so hilarious, actually. Hex, my guy. The moment you tell people to trauma dump, that's like encouraging a massive parasocial behavior that not even HoloLive members engage in. Like, say what you want about HoloLive members, like, getting trauma dumped. Like, it happens. But it's not like they fucking encourage it. And literally, Super Chat and Streamlabs are basically the same thing. Like, hey, don't trauma dump on the platform that takes 30% of my money, but trauma dump on the platform that doesn't take any percentage of my money. Like, that sounds so fucking bad, right? That sounds so fucking bad. Right? Hex, what are you doing, man? Like, okay. To give Hex the benefit of the doubt, I don't think that's what he means. Right? I don't think he wanted a place where people could just trauma dump to him. Wait, hold on. Let me rephrase that. I think he wanted a place where people could just trauma dump to him privately, right? In a setting that doesn't disrupt the stream. Like, he knows that some people would rather watch VTubers and spend money on super chats instead of seeking professional help. Definitely not me. Like, he knows that those kinds of people exist. Like, it's not Hex's fault that there are people who do that. So instead of shooing them away, he wants people to be he wants to be inclusive. You know, he doesn't want to straight up make someone feel unwelcome in an environment like that. You know, I don't think it's about the money. Like, I make fun of it, but I don't think it's about the money. I don't think Hex cared about the money. I just think he cared about the trauma dumping disrupting the stream. Things like these, chat, it's rarely ever about the money. Like, yeah. It's fuck. It's a shame that actually, you know what? I can show a lot of what a lot of people say because I did. This is some reactions stolen from False and Kyo. Thank you for compiling all of these for me. So yeah. Hold on. I'm just gonna dump everything here and then we'll talk. I'll continue talking about it. Anyway, yeah. Yeah. Imagine trying to make a budget Vox look good. I mean, you know, like I said, benefit of the doubt. Always consider both sides of the story when you're reporting these kinds of shit, chat. Even if I make fun of it, I still have to treat them equally. So yeah, again, he wanted people to vent on Streamlabs because he doesn't have Marshmallow on. But like this one comment says, it's not like he doesn't have more. He says he doesn't want Marshmallow on because people can be anonymous. But brother, Streamlabs is also anonymous. You can change your name there. Like and besides, what does anonymity has to do with? What does anonymity have anything to do with it? Like, did Hex want trauma dump without the anonymity? Like, you straight up wanted their name to be displayed or something? What was the deal? Like, Hex, actually just open up a forum, a website or something if you want a safe place where people can trauma dump on you. Like, I get it. Like I said, you can't stop people from trauma dumping on you. But you can give them a platform that doesn't take advantage of them and take away their money. Right? You can. Marshmallow is one of those people. And if you're worried about anonymity, you really have nothing to worry about. Because in Streamlabs, you can also be anonymous. I like money. No, like I said, Chad, it's not about the money. It's rarely about the money. I don't think it's about the money in this kind of situation. Like, the money or the platform isn't the problem in the first place. It's the fact that he is actively encouraging trauma dumping. Like, I know Najisanji EN is the parasocial place for women, but goddamn. But okay, there's a little devil, chat. There's a devil on my shoulder that's telling me that I can respect the hustle. Like, I can in a way respect the hustle. Like, taking the money of mentally unwell people? That's pretty based, right? Okay. Okay. Wait. Wait, I'm kidding. I don't think that's based. But like, you know, in an industry where people are basically doing that already, but everyone is pretending that they aren't, like, I can respect the shamelessness. If Hex actually was pretty shameless in doing this. Like, double down, dude. Hey, if you want a trauma dump to... Okay, I'm gonna do a Hex voice. Hey, if you want a trauma dump to a hot anime man with a deep voice and maybe get a response, pay up, bitch. Like, it's not a good look, morally speaking, ethically speaking, but you have to admit there's something to be respected there if he was being shameless about it. Right? Come on. Come on. It's pretty funny, right? I mean, fuck. Again, it's the little devil on my shoulder. Yeah. But like but anyway, he already like addressed this. He already apologized for it. He already clarified it. So in the end, it made him look bad, but it's like whatever. It's whatever. Yeah. Hex, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna do a little. I'm gonna try and imitate him. Hold on. bass boost. Where's the fucking bass boost? EQ. Hey. So I want you guys to not super chat your trauma dumps. I want you to basically trauma dump on my Streamlabs. It's on the link. Like, I'll listen to you, but I'm gonna take your money. I'm so fucking sorry. It's just funny, chat. It's just funny. But like I said, he added clarification. He said, like, he's not. He told people to seek help if they actually needed it. Like, he's not a professional guy. Like, he's not a professional health person. But it's like, yeah, it's weird. To be fair, that's what most actual therapists do. Yeah, but like, he's not a fucking therapist. He admitted it. He's not a therapist. So just don't. But like I said, Hex, bro, we can cook up something really nice here. Just be shameless in doing that. You'd earn a lot of people's respect. Well, not a lot of people, just mine specifically. And my respect is not something you want, honestly. I have pretty bad opinions sometimes. Anyway, the other yab that Hex did, like I said, he had multiple yabs, is that he essentially undermined lesbian relationships. Like, you saying that you can't cheat on him with a man. He was doing this role play stream, and he said like you can't cheat on him with a man, but you can kiss a female. It's cool. Like, you kissing a female is cool, and it's not a good look for the LGBT community, which a lot of Nijisanji fans are a part of. Like, again, undermining lesbian relationships, but he has already apologized for that. He probably didn't mean any harm. It's like, it's whatever. Who gives a shit? Moving on. Yeah. Hex Yuri hate? It's not that he hates Yuri. Okay, here's the thing. You know how a lot of people fetishize lesbian relationships? Like, for example, if I'm in a relationship with a woman and I find out maybe 3 weeks later that my girl kissed another girl with and that girl has a romantic feeling with my girl, right? And if I said that that's hot, a lot of you guys may agree. But to a lot of the LGBT community, that's bad. It basically undermines the significance of it, which, in some respects, I actually agree with. Like, come on. People have opinions. Who cares? Twitter does. True. So, Zion. Let's do Zion's termination. Hold on. Where is it? Okay, let's do Zion's termination. Full screen this. Can you see it? Can you guys see it? Can I full screen it? How the fuck do I full screen it? What? Fucking whatever. You can read it. Okay. You can read it, guys, right? Okay. Whatever. Smoking a fat Zion pack? Bro. Bro. F11? F11. Did that work? It's full screen to me. But did it... Oh, okay, here we go. Yeah, it worked. Anyway, let's fucking go. Anyway. Gonna need it's still not clear? What? Well, I mean, I've already fucking full screened it. It's not my fault. Fucking Nijisanji put this out in the fucking tiniest font possible. But anyway. Zion's termination. This was big. The first real termination Niji En had. And it was for one of their most respected new talents. Right? It was big. I'm gonna play the needy streamer overdose theme because it seems relevant. Not because I think Zion's a Menhera or something, but it's like, I don't know, I just really like the song. Anyway, yeah. It was big. And basically, there were 3 types of reactions to this. 1, support for Zion because she was based and her jokes was just taken too seriously. 2, support for NijiEN because to many people, Zion was problematic and shit like rape jokes were bad. And 3 was the complete understanding that corporate VTubing is just not for everyone. Like, despite the prestige and glory it offers. But this turned fucking violent. Because, chat, look, after this whole announcement came, a lot of NijiEN members were basically shitting on Zion and said she was bad for the company. The only neutral response that I heard from all their responses was basically just Doppio, like, kawaii Doppio. Like, Doppio's response was the most calm and neutral, I think. And at worst, Finana basically straight up said that Zion gaslighted her, which I saw that clip, and I'm like, what? No, Finana, no. That's not the right word for it. Finana, she fucking lied to you. She didn't gaslight you, she lied to you. I know it doesn't change how bad the allegation is, but there's just a heavier package with the word gaslight. There's a heavier and darker connotation to the word gaslight. But then again, Finana's a Zoomer, so it's understandable. Who gives a shit? But yeah. People compared her termination to Yugo's graduation like, yep, it's not the same. It's not the same. But yeah. This is an entire laundry list of allegations that was backed up by other talents, that was testified by other talents. And it painted a really bad light for the things she's done and acted. But, two things, chat. Some of these are pretty fucking dumb. Like, look at this. We're falsely claiming to be sponsored by a brand stream. Really? They literally thought Zion making a Raid Shadow Legends joke was a good reason to put in their official termination letter. Making a joke about pirating streams? Okay, understandable. You're in a Japanese agency. But really? You're a separate branch. HQ and EN are totally disconnected, managerial-wise. Using copyrighted songs? Bro, NijiEN members have done this. Luca has done this. He had to private a stream unknowingly because he accidentally stole from a Towa copyrighted stream, like BGM. Like, okay, my point is that regardless of how severe Zion did, what Zion did, like, what Zion did could be as fucked up as everyone says it is, right? It could be as fucked up. It could be a really great reason. But listing all these light offenses that a lot of other livers have done in the past makes this termination letter really, really weak. Like, if you're going to make a termination letter, just list 1 or 2 strong reasons instead of making a laundry list of really shitty ones, of really weak ones. Like, if the reason of her termination is her making a sexual assault joke that doesn't jive well with other people, of her being volatile and her not getting along with other members, which at this point I think is the main 2 reasons, then just say that. A lot of people aren't going to be happy with it, but at the very least your announcement is going to seem stronger. Your talents can make your case stronger with their personal horror stories with her. Because chat, a lot of these just sounds bullshit. Okay, look. This is my uneducated opinion. Look, my uneducated opinion. We don't know the full story, so take it with as much salt as you can. I think her being suspended for internal behaviors was a good reason for a suspension. If she's causing a ruckus, if she's causing chaos and she's being rude, not vibing with other people in management or with other members, then yeah, fucking suspend her. A suspension is warranted. Hololive did the same thing with Vesper. It's agreeable. It's okay. It's understandable. But I think they terminated her for the reasons, for behaviors she was doing within that the suspension period. Like, okay, good reason for a suspension. But the real reason was what she did while she was suspended. But again, as a PR, as when you're making a termination announcement like this, hone in on those. Emphasize how difficult it was to work with her instead of giving these really milquetoast reasons. Because as a result of cobbling up all these really light and inoffensive and really hypocritical yabs, Niji just made themselves fucking dumb. Not the talents, the management. It just highlighted Niji En's favoritism. It made favoritism accusations stronger against them. Especially since, again, other members have done a lot of the same things that all of these are listed here. And now they're being called hypocrites. Now, management just made themselves even dumber than how they already looked like. It's why a lot of people hated this termination announcement, chat. It's just very poorly made. Like, even if Nijisanji had an actual good reason for booting Zion, but can't disclose it, this shouldn't be how you announce it. Because there's just a lot of venom here. Zero respect at all. Holy shit. Like, Niji En's management just got outdone by Phase Connect. Say what you want about Yuri's termination looking really bad for PC or Rusha's termination looking really bad for HoloLive, but I think we can all agree that this is the worst termination announcement we've seen so far. Right? I think we can agree with that, right? Yeah, I saw a comment, I see a comment earlier saying Nijisanji should learn from Phase Connect. 100% they should. Like, Phase Connect's termination announcement was the best kind of termination announcement anyone can make. It was very sincere. It clarified to the audience that there was a really thorough discussion there, that this was a decision not made lightly. Like, yeah, that's how you make a termination announcement. Now, this is specific. I can give Nijisanji that. Like, Nijisanji En, I can give you that. This is very specific. But again, specificity isn't the problem. It's the tone, it's the content, it's how it's delivered. But now, like I said, I'm willing to give both parties the benefit of the doubt. We don't know exactly Sayu's side of the story or if Niji En actually had a good reason to terminate her. We don't know the full extent. I'm not going to make a full story of Zion's termination until we hear what Sayu has to say, just like how Rusha made her own response. And that's assuming Sayu's going to release it anytime soon. Like, I don't know. Maybe there is, maybe there will. I don't know. Sayu's been inactive for quite some months now, and that actually honestly scares me. But she can't. Yeah, that's probably it. She probably can't. Yeah. I don't know. But this looked really bad for Niji En. I think it made Niji En's management look very bad. She's active on her Discord? Oh shit, I'm not on her Discord, so I wouldn't know. Interesting. We did it, Niji family. We saved the corpo. Actually, hold on. I think I saved that screenshot somewhere. Like the whole... Remember that time where they fucking... I think it was last year when Nijisanji talents seemed a lot very cult-like and were basically saying shit like, ooh, I love the Nijisanji family. And I was like, oh, that's so fucking... That sounded so inauthentic and fake, dude. What? Don't do that. But at the same time, that gave me the impression that management forced them to do it. Chat, look. Here's my opinion. Niji En talents are based. I fucking love the Niji En talents. I fucking love them. I think we all know that. Yeah. I love the talents of Niji En. But I don't like their management. I'm just gonna straight up say that. I don't like their management. Now, this is similar to my opinion back then when the Coco thing happened. During Coco's harassment, the Chinese aunties harassment, I also had similar sentiments against management. Like, Coco's management was so fucking dumb back then too. And it's my opinion from there is basically my opinion from here too. Like, Jesus. Fucking... Again, if you're a VTuber or you're a VTuber agency watching this, don't do this. Don't do this. Fucking hell. I'm still triggered about that, honestly. I'm so sorry, chat. I'm affected by bias a bit because I fucking loved Zion. Zion and Miloko were like my favorite two Exole members. And one of them just got booted and was very much disrespected. So I fucking hated this. I would have been very understanding if they made a very strong case against her and like was very respectful, but no. Just no. Just no. Anyway, next. Next. What's next? Sundaria. Ooh, we're going to Sundaria. BGM is quiet. Hold on. BGM. Okay. It seemed vengeful. I mean, yeah, that's the thing. It does seem vengeful. Because I guess management and a lot of talents just didn't like Zion. I don't know. But again, I think if you're terminating someone for those reasons, I think that's legitimate, by the way. But I think you just have to say it. Like, don't fucking sugarcoat it. If you don't like someone, say it. Straight up. Anyway, Sundaria. Boop. 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 So, this is sad. Sundaria is dead. How do I want to go? I'm collecting my thoughts. Okay. Sundaria was the first established Western VTuber. And it's dead. And the reason is very simple. Their members and staff decided to graduate. They didn't have the resources anymore. It's not complicated. It's not complicated, chat. Like, everyone left, the staff left, no one knew how to make the company work anymore. As far as I know, they didn't really have any explosive drama that resulted into their dissolvement, unlike CyberLive. It was just a really slow, excruciating bleed of resources until the agency eventually caved in. It's very unfortunate. Especially since, like, chat, look. Even if they weren't big players, they are historically significant. They were here before HoloEN and Myth was even a thing. I think they were even here before, like, HoloLive started recruiting. Don't quote me on that. I'd have to verify. So, like, it's just unfortunate, chat. Like, okay, but here's the thing. I don't think I have any right to grieve and regret them. Because I didn't watch a single Sundaria member. It feels... So, like, grieving about their loss seems a bit... It feels wrong. I can feel sad for a person I don't know that just recently died, but I don't think I have any right to grieve for them. Right? Do you guys have that same feeling? Like, do you have that feeling where you somehow don't allow yourself to grieve just because you didn't support them before? Corinne is still active? Yeah, okay. The members of Sundaria are still active as indies, chat. They're still active as indies, which is a good thing. But the company itself is dead. Yeah? Yeah? Okay, good. I thought it was just me. Because I had that feeling sometimes too. When there's like someone that I don't know graduate. I feel sad about it, but I don't have the right to grieve. Yeah. And it's like, look, chat, like I said, Sundaria is a historically significant VTuber agency. Even if they weren't so big. All I can really offer them is my respect. Because they really seemed like they did try their best. Even if their best wasn't good enough. And that's sad to think about. They were the first one to be here. And they didn't get any of the glory. So like, I'm just gonna pour out one. Hold on, I'm gonna pour one out for the girls and the staff of fucking Sundaria. It's like, hold on. So yeah, to the girls and management over at Sundero, to the ex-management and girls, I mean, I hope you do well, bro. Maybe in another life you guys would have overtaken Holoyen. Like, you know, actually became the VTuber agency that made Western VTuber boom. Maybe in another life. Yeah. Moving on. Gundo Sensei gets terminated for making fun of oh, okay. Okay, so I saved 2 links because I think the Anime News Network site covered this one fairly okay. Hold on. Boop. Wait, why is it not appearing on the fucking OBS? Wait, it's not appearing for you guys, right? What? Wait. Okay, here we go. Terminated? Wait, I didn't say terminated. What? I didn't say terminated. Did I? Suspended. I said suspended, not terminated. You can see it now, right? Right? Okay, yeah, okay, you can see it now. Good. So anyway. Basically, Mireille got suspended because she made fun of a baseball game. This is what she said. And there's quite a bit of layers to this. 1, I understand that Nijisanji had to do this. It was picking up traction. It made them look really bad. It was all over Japanese news. And for a company that has the Koshien tournament and baseball as one of their key sponsors and associations, they felt the need to rectify this mistake by punishing Gundo. Like, chat, she wasn't making fun of it. Okay, sorry. Let me rephrase that. She was saying this. I don't know. I'm not a baseball fan, right? So I don't exactly know how important or how offensive this is to to people. She was just asking. Like, maybe it's the tone. Maybe if she was just asking, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. Because regardless of how she meant it, a lot of the Japanese fan and the Japanese media did not take it that way. Like, chat, you all have to realize how important baseball is for Nijisanji. Like last year, the most watched stream last year for VTubers was Nijisanji's Koshien tournament. It reached like 400k viewers, I think. No, wait, no. Near 400k viewers. Right? Is it morally wrong? Well, in some aspects, maybe, but it's not like she got terminated over this, chat. Like, I actually understand from a business point of view, this was absolutely necessary. It's cold, but the other option was just leaving Mireille to just openly make those comments and cost Nijisanji too much. Like, there was too much to lose, chat. I'm sorry. Like, there was 2 options here. It's either leave her unpunished for brownie points and for Westerners to think Mireille is based, which again, Westerners aren't even Nijisanji's main demographic anyway, but as a result, lose potential sponsorships, and lose a lot of faith and integrity in the baseball scene in Japan. Or the second option is to do the minimum punishment you can do to Mireille and potentially save some face. And between those 2 options, if I was Riku, I'd have chosen the second option. Like, I think it's a no-brainer. Like, chat, look, Nijisanji took a lot of L's this year, but this isn't one of them. I'm sorry. I don't know if that's an L take for you guys, but this isn't one of them. Like, it was... So she asked a question of ignorance and it was intentionally misinterpreted. Well, it's more like she made a question of ignorance, but the public did not take it like that. That's all. Yeah. Because, chat, look, it's similar to how... Like, chat, look, in my opinion, Mireille is being protected and punished at the same time by Nijisanji. Like, you have to think about it. Okay, think about it from Nijisanji's point of view. Again, either not do anything to her and potentially lose a big chunk of your money like a massive fucking chump. You have to realize how fucking big baseball is for Nijisanji. Or suspend her and save some face. Like, it's a no-brainer. Like, you guys can see it, right? It's a no-brainer. I think most of us would go for the second option. Right? Right? Yeah. And again, it's to save face and it's both to protect and to punish Gondo at the same time. Like, she would have been fucking grilled if this was allowed to happen. Yeah. It's very understandable in my opinion. It's very understandable. Thanks for the super chat, by the way, Daniel Matos. Can you summarize really quickly? Oh fuck, I'm so sorry, Daniel. We're too far into the stream, so you're just gonna have to watch the VOD if you want to rewatch everything. But if you guys disagree with this one, it's okay. That's why this stream is not a tier. This stream is like, discussion is what we're here for, chat. Discussion is what we're here for. If you guys disagree, that's okay. If you guys agree, that's also okay. Discussion is good. Discussion is good. What's next? Hold on. What's next? Luxium members making fun. This is fucking wild. Hold on, let me just pull up the fucking links real quick. Okay. Okay. This one. This chat. This one plummeted Niji's rep for real. Yeah, exactly. Okay, here's the thing, chat. Look. Luxium was being very snarky and very based. That's all I'm gonna say. They were very based. Hold on. Let me just pull out their statements real quick. Hey chat, look. Chat, look. Look. I don't care what you think about Vox. I fucking love Vox, okay? I like the dude. But if you dislike him, you have to admit this was pretty based. What's AR? Alternate. Okay, hold on. Let's read this for a bit. Nijisanji and AR Colors Live cancelled. Regret to inform you, but blah 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 blah. Who gives a shit? Okay, yeah. Basically, they had this fucking concert. And it was cancelled because of COVID. Because of fucking COVID. And a lot of people, Vox included, Mista included, did not take that too well. They thought it was bullshit. And you know what? I'm in full support of the boys. I'm in full fucking support of the boys. Like I said, if you fucking hate men or you hate Nijisanji or you hate Vox or whatever, you have to admit this is pretty fucking based. You have to give them credit where it's due, man. Like, bro. But then again, like I said, this has multiple facets to them. For one, it doesn't make the agency look good. Like, cancelled is so much the wrong word for this announcement. Because when people hear the word cancelled, it means that it's over, gone, kaput, never to be picked up again. But the word they should have used here is postponed. Like, what? Whoever is in charge of Niji EN's management, like PR, whoever's in charge of the PR guy, he needs to be... I don't want to say fired because that seems too bad. He needs to be educated. He needs to be educated. Because this was the first, like, precursor event. Like, this should have rang a lot of alarm bells in the GEN that they should really communicate with their fans and their talents better. Or even, like, double or triple check their official announcement. Like, postponed and cancelled are two entirely different words. And when you say cancelled, it paints a really different picture. I have a rat, okay. Just a rat, chat, just a rat. I have a rat that Niji EN management are full of ESLs. That's not racist. Because I myself is an ESL. So I can make fun of other ESLs. Okay? I can be racist. I can be racist to other ESLs. Like, I actually refuse to believe anyone in management is a native or fluent English speaker. I mean, hell, you don't even have to be a fluent English speaker or a native guy to be a PR guy. But at the very least, your statement has to be passed out down to like multiple checks and verifications before it gets released, right? Like, damn. This just made Niji Ian's management look really incompetent again. Again. Like, when you, like, look at Mista's chat, look at Mista's statement. Sorry to all the fans who were looking forward to this event and all the members who have been caught in it and stressed to hell and back. Hopefully, we can make all the memories in other ways this year and provide as much entertainment as possible without it. Bro, this reads like Mista thought it was over. This to me reads like Mista didn't even know that it was postponed. Like it was just over. Like Mista thought it was just gone, kaput. So, communicate with your fucking talents, bro. Like, bro, it had to take Pomo and Selen to clarify that it wasn't cancelled. It was just postponed. And even then, Pomo mentioned it was like for unknown reasons or something. I don't know if it was Pomo, but it was for unknown reasons. So the COVID excuse is a pretty bad excuse. Like, bro, if you're going to postpone the event and not want to say the reasons, say shit like, hey, the event will be postponed due to unforeseen circumstances or because we needed more time. Don't worry, it'll be back. We apologize to the fans and the talents for... We know that we've been stressing and they've been working a lot for this. Like, bro, do that. Like, why are the talents cleaning up after management's yab? It's supposed to be the other way around, right? Why didn't they communicate with the members about this? Like... Damn, dude. Like, okay, look. I know Nijisanji's management has a hands-off approach. But holy shit, that is so bad. Like, god damn. But, again, there's another side to this. Because it also kind of reflected back on Luxiam themselves, too. Like, hold on. It made Luxiam look bad in some people's eyes. Because, like, there were better ways to respond to this. Especially Vox's line. There were better ways to respond to this. Professionally, like, you know, yeah. There were better ways to respond to this. And I still think it's a pretty base response, especially if management was the one that made the mistake first. But it looks unprofessional, and without context, this could be mistaken as a COVID-19 denial. Like, look at this. Give your Oshi some love today. We're all devastated by the event being cancelled due to COVID. This makes it seem, Vox, my guy, this makes it seem like you don't believe COVID exists. Like, without the subtext, you can see how it can be taken out of context, right? Right? Yeah. Like, the boys had every right to be mad here. But again, it could be their grievances could have been delivered better. Do they even have a manager? I don't know. They talk about it, so probably. Yeah. But yeah. Again, the boys have every right to be mad here. And for a culture that's like well known for the allowance of live versus unfiltered thoughts, like that's what Nijisanji is for, right? Unfiltered thoughts. That's why you love Nijisanji. But even if you think it was unprofessional, I think you should still be supporting their statements. Isn't that why you like Nijisanji? They're free, they're unfiltered. Fucking think about that for a sec. You're not watching Nijisanji for their professionalism. You're watching them because they're based. Because they're different. And they are. So, I don't know. Yeah. I wanna see the code retweets. Wait, really? What? Let me see the code retweets. What? Fucking whatever, bro. Oof. Oof. Anyway. Next up is what's next? What's next? Oop. Why the fuck did I type it like this? Next up, let's go for the Mirai Akari graduate. Why the fuck did I write it like that? What? That is so fucking cringe. That is so fucking cringe. So anyway, Mirai Akari. One of the OGs, one of the the four heavenly kings. Or emperors if you're Chinese. Chat. Let's be honest, chat. Let's be fucking honest. How many of us has actually watched her? How many of us watches her? Like actively watches her? Be fucking honest. Be fucking honest. Me? No, you're lying. You're fucking lying. Nobody watched Mirai Akari, bro. Okay, I'm exaggerating. Obviously, exaggerating. I'm memeing it up, but it's like a lot of people know about her. We know she's one of the OGs. But yeah, most of you, including me, never actually went into her channel and followed her or watched her streams. Like maybe one or two of you guys maybe. But again, it's like one of those things where I'm not allowing myself to grieve her because I didn't cherish her. It's like again, even if I saw her on fucking Kson streams, I didn't give a fuck about her. I didn't give a fuck about her. But when she graduated, I felt sad. I felt sad. Maybe because I think she's historically significant. Can you show us? Oh, okay, yeah, I can show you. I can show you. Hold on. Boop. 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 Basically this. So basically it's basically because she didn't jive with her manager well. Is what I'm reading from this. Again, Ungeek's article also pretty much summarizes it well. There's some layers to this. Like for example, I know that Mirai Akari has been active somewhere else. But yeah. Yeah. Basically it. Basically it. She wanted to graduate because she wanted to be different. She wanted to be different. Oh, not different. She wanted a different path from what her managers want. Look at this. Widens for the thinking of her future. Bro, fucking Mirai Akari was fucking exploited back then. You guys don't know this, but I do. I feel I know everything about this woman and I don't even watch her. I don't even watch her. From Aylan's first conception of her, to how she got passed around to other companies and had to part ways with Aylan, to how the companies that handled her collapsed, like the fucking, the greed, the black company shenanigans, how she became irrelevant. I know everything about Akari. But it's just, I guess that's part of the reason why I still feel sad. Because I know she's a historically significant VTuber. And even if I didn't like her, I didn't watch her content, I still know that we saw the collapse of a giant. We saw the collapse of a very important historical figure. And you know what? Hold on. Let's pour another one for fucking Akari. Hold on. Let's pour another one for Akari. Ah. Ah. Yeah. Oh fuck. I've already emptied like two bottles. I'm getting a bit busy, but okay. Next up. What's next? Kyo and false copy. Oh, let's fucking go, bro. Hold on, let me just pull up Kyo and false's thingies real quick. Hold on. Another Nijisan GL, bro. Bro, okay. Again, I just want to clarify in case a lot of you are Nijisanji fans that are a fan of the talents, I fucking love the talents, okay? If you're a fan of my content, if you watched me, you fucking know I love the Nijisanji talents. But you also fucking know I don't like their management. So anyway, this was a big deal. Like, chat, look, not all of Nijisanji's members hate Kyo or False. I get the impression that some of them do, but not all of them. Like, Enna and Luca has interacted with Kyo and False in a positive way. Even, I think Enna commented over in one of Kyo's videos, I think. Right? Can someone check me on that? Did Enna actually comment in one of Kyo's videos? I wanna see chat. I know everything about this woman. That's not creepy at all. True. Sorry. She did? Yeah, okay, yeah, she did. She did. Thank you. She did. She did. And if I remember correctly, it was like light-hearted banter. There was some sarcastic I don't remember. But it happened some months ago. Yeah. Anyway. So, that just gives me that... Again, that gives me the impression that Niji EN talents are chill. Not so their managers. Or whoever the fuck's running these fucking accounts. I don't fucking know. Anyway. Yeah. They struck their negative news covers, but left out the positive ones. And apparently, they're doing it because they didn't want Niji EN talents on their thumbnails. What? And Kyo's actually pretty based about this, by the way. Hold on. Kyo's pretty based about this. They were struck because they were using Niji EN thumbnails, Niji EN, the faces thumbnails. But fucking Kyo still uses them. Kyo kept using them. Say what you want about Kyo, that's pretty fucking based. Getting slapped on his fucking cheeks like that hard and he's still doing it. Like, I fucking cry. And you know what, chat? Look, chat, look. Say what you want, again, say what you want about Kyo, but he's such a bigger man than I am. I am such a fucking pussy. Like, I fucking cried. I broke down at the first semblance of community-wide backlash that I received. And Kyo's just making fun of them for it. False, hold on. Is False... How about False? Like, I am such a pussy, dude. Like, I am such a fucking softie. I really need... I tell people to grow thicker skin when in the internet, but it seems like I have to be the one that grows thicker skin. Wait, no, that's her. This is his lives. Do I see any Niji EN? Oh. Did they replace all of the thumbnails? What? Okay. So, I guess False is adhering to it. False is adhering to it, which is not, you know, that's not necessarily a bad thing. But fucking, yo, False, double down, dude. Fucking double down. Do what Kyo is doing. Double down, dude. No, I'm kidding. Anyway, yeah. Our situation is different, I guess, but it's like... False is using his face for his thumbnails, not out of cowardice. False just found out that his vids do better with his face. That makes sense. I can believe that. Anyway. Yeah. This was very bad for Nijisanji. Like, chat, bro, this must be what they were thinking, but that was what Nijisanji EN management was thinking at that time. Hold on, let me put on the fucking voice. Because they're okay. Oh, wait. Okay. Oh, gee. Our company has been tanking a lot of reputational L's this year so far. Let's prevent even more L's from happening in the future by targeting the two channels that are responsible for negative propaganda and only leave their positive propaganda. Oh, what's that? We just took an even bigger L than previously. How could this have happened? We made sure to target their negative propaganda. People should like us now. We only left the positive propaganda. Like you could, that must have been what they were thinking. Like that must have been it. That must have been it, bro. Let him cook. I'm so sorry. If that bled your ears, I'm so sorry. Look, chat. Okay, one thing. I don't know if it was Niji HQ or Niji EN that issued these strikes, but either way, it looks bad on them. It looks really bad on them. I could not understand any of it. Okay, let me just. I don't know if I want to do it again. Okay, actually, you know what? I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna say it again. Okay. OG, our company. Okay, wait. You know what? I'm gonna cover. Okay. I'm gonna call out my new host. Where is it? Where is it? Fuck, I don't have it anymore. Anyway, yeah, let's move on. Fuck. I had a really good joke, but me being unable to fucking say it is ruining it. Anyway, let's move on. Let's move on. Replay. Boop. Okay, so the last, are you gonna talk about Waktor? Fuck, I forgot about Waktor. Let's still talk about Waktor, by the way. Let's talk about the Wizard game first. The Wizard game saga. Because this drama has 4 parts. And I'd actually make an entire video over it. But you know what? I think I'll just say here. I might clip this part. I might clip this part of the stream for myself, for my actual channel. But anyway, this has 4 parts. 4 parts. What are the 4 parts? All right. The Pikami chapter, the Silver Veil chapter, the Fruit chapter, and the Pipa chapter. Now, before we begin, can we agree that the 2 actors of these drama are 1, transphobic VTuber fans, and 2, douchebag trans people? I'm not saying that generally VTuber fans are transphobic or that trans people are douchebags. I'm just saying that, like, in any community, there will always be a portion of those people of that community that are bad people. The VTuber community have assholes. The trans community have assholes too. So can we agree that it's bad actors from these sides that are the core of this drama? Because chat, look, I have identified people that have pretended to be trans and harassing the talents just to spark some fire. Like false flagging, you know? But I have also identified people that also pretended to be VTuber fans, but are just actually transphobic, who thought this was their chance to muddy the reputation of the trans community, I guess. Right? But I have also seen genuine rage from genuine trans people. I have seen actual harassment. I have seen genuine harassment from genuine VTubers fans too. And again, it's not necessarily the entirety of the VTuber or trans community. It's just this very specific and loud, hostile minority. So can we agree on that? Yes, yes, yes. Yep, pretenders from both sides. Exactly, exactly. Not all the harassers were trans. Exactly. Yeah, that's it. No? What do you mean no? Nah, you're joking. You agree with me. You have no choice. You have no choice but to agree with me. I'm the VTuber historian. But anyway, yeah. That's personally my take on it. Bad actors from both sides. So now that we've agreed with that, you know what? You know what? That's actually really great, chat. It's great that you agree with that. I like to believe that I've raised a community of reasonable people. So I'm glad most of you can acknowledge that. So anyway, let's start from the very beginning. I don't have like a slide to show you guys here because I didn't make a fucking script or like outlines for this. Okay. A lot of people don't like J.K. Rowling, right? I don't personally like J.K. Rowling because she keeps fucking retconning a lot of the canon that happens inside Harry Potter. And just, she makes shit up. And, she makes shit up on Twitter and just say, hey, it's canon because I'm the author. And like, the Fantastic Beasts and the Crimes of Grindelwald movies, they ruined the wizarding world for me. Like, can we also agree those movies were dog shit and it ruins the lore? Can we agree with that, chat? Can we agree with that? Can we agree that those movies actually ruined the lore for us? That's a base reason to hate her? No, I don't hate her as a person. It's like, I don't have anything against J.K. Rowling, okay? I don't hate her as a person. I hate her as an author. Like, from an artistic point of view, I don't like her as an author. Okay? There's a difference, Chad. But a lot of people don't have the same opinions because a lot of people, particularly like the LGBT community, hate her as a person because of her, like, the stuff that she said about gender and, trans stuff. Hold on, let me just pull out. I found this article when I wanted to like educate myself about the matter, and let me guys show it to you. So anyway, yeah, she basically decline. Fuck cookies. So basically, she said a lot. You guys don't have to read this. If, yeah, that's all you. That's that's your decision if you want to read all of it. But suffice to say, I have an understanding now of why people don't like her, like why the trans people community don't like her. But yeah, anyway, that later. No, the key takeaway, the real key takeaway from this chat is that VTuber fans, not VTuber fans, trans people and the LGBT community does not like J.K. Rowling. Right? Yeah. So, when the Hogwarts game come out, Hogwarts Legacy, when the Hogwarts Legacy game come out, it was already bathed in so much controversy from the community. And a few people even targeted other people outside VTubing. Like, fucking, I think the girlfriend reviews, that's what's her name, right? The girlfriend reviews was basically like, not harassing her, but basically made her cry. Like there was a very substantial backlash. But yeah, anyway, that's it. But we don't care about people outside VTubing. We want to hone in on VTubers, chat. Remember? So yeah, a lot of VTubers expressed a desire to play this game. Muna, Ayofi, Pecora, these people. Right? Right? And some Ninja JP members too. Kobo too. Some Ninja JP members even expressed this desire. Sister Claire, I think Ars Almal also played the game. So yeah, basically a lot of people who didn't know about the controversy nor gave a shit about it wanted to play the game. And this got a few people mad. How dare HoloLive and Nijisanji JP members play the wizard game, and don't they need to be educated about J.K. Rowling's transgressions? And, as expected of VTubers, Japanese VTubers, and people that are outside the Western sphere, they don't give a shit. They just want to have fun. But unfortunately, if one was in the Western sphere of the VTubing community, like if you were an EN VTuber, you weren't so safe from playing this game. Because Westerners had some semblance of power over you. Yeah. So since the bad actors of the community can't harass Japanese and Indonesian VTubers, like, again, Kobo, Muna, Ayofi, Pecora, Almal, Sister Claire, they instead pick up the easy targets. They pick up Pikame, Silvervale. And mind you, Pika didn't even play the game. Pikame did not even play the game. She just expressed a desire to play the game. And to make this worse, Pika just came back from a hiatus. And when she returned and showed interest in playing the game to relive her childhood memories and all that stuff, she got harassed. And then she took another long-ass break. And it's infuriating because Pika is the heart of VOMs, right? Literally one of the few VTubers you cannot hate. You just can't hate Pika, chat. If you hate fucking Pika, okay. If you hate Pika outside the whole trans thing, you're actually heartless. It's impossible to fucking hate Pika. You may not be a fan of her content, but it's impossible to hate her. It just what it is. It is what it is. And mind you, why would you bully Pika? Pika has been fucking bullied throughout her entire childhood and was scarred IRL by her experiences. That's why she became a hikikomori. That's why she became a VTuber. So yeah, she got harassed. And it sparked quite a bit of backlash against the trans community. Especially when Silvervale played the game and the word was that trans people the word trans got muted on her chat. Like, okay, here's why a lot of people got upset at Silvervale. The word trans was muted on her chat. And this painted a very bad light, right? Like, a lot of people expressed grievances with Vale. At this point in time, there were more reasonable trans people than there were harassers. Like, I actually saw more sympathetic, like, understanding trans people, right? Like, there were more quite reasonable people that were asking about this concern. You know, people that just wanted to let her speak her side of the story and not assume things immediately, which is good. People should do that. People should do that more. But yeah, even then, Silvervale cried because of this stream, because of the harassment she was getting. She was getting harassed and everything. And then Fruit posted up a little message in the stream, and she said, and I quote, "Hey, it's okay for everyone. Oh, it's okay. Everyone makes mistakes. It's only human." Now this says one thing clearly. It says that Fruit is on the very stern stance that playing the wizard game was bad and everyone who plays it is bad too. Straight up. And she decides to hold up a charity for an org that actually supports trans people. Yeah. And chat, look. I think this was incendiary. It's cool leaving supporting an organization. Look, here's my principle, chat. If a community just wants to be left alone and treated equally, that's okay. Like, that makes my opinion somewhat be leaning on the left, be supportive of them. But that's because, you know what? I agree. If people just wants to be left alone, they just want to be treated like everyone else, that's fucking fine. Supporting a cause like that is fine. But this was incendiary because of what Silvervale went through. And so for some context, I feel like context is necessary here. Fruit has a trans brother. And it's great. Again, it's great that she's doing this. But in my opinion, it was a bad timing. Because Twitter was basically on this fucking culture war opinion with VTubers against trans people, and that war had zero nuance at all. Like, if you weren't part of one side, you were at the other side. It was that kind of thing. It was this entire shit slinging fest, and now she decided where she wanted to stand. It was a very bad time. Like, there were more nuanced approach to handling this, of which Fruit didn't do. Like, to many people, this was an implication that Fruit was softly supporting the harassment against Silvervale. Or at least pretending or thinking that the harassment wasn't even real. Again, keyword there is implication. It doesn't mean that it's true. It just means that a lot of people got that impression. Yeah. Like, in my opinion, this could have been handled very nuancedly. Like, you know, say shit like, "Hey, you know what? I don't support the harassment, but I think supporting trans people is also cool too. Like, stay safe out there, y'all." Like, something like that, you know? Something like that. I feel like Fruit should have done that if she didn't want to be bathed in so much controversy. But anyway, this happened, and like sometime later, Silvervale basically put up on what's it called? Like a clarification. Yeah, a clarification. A clarification as to why the word was banned. She said this. Thank you for asking here instead of dogpiling random tweets. It's not that the word trans itself is held by Automod for review. It's Twitch default Automod behavior. I haven't banned any words in chat other than the ones used for harassment. So, the reality was that Silver didn't actually ban the word trans in her chat. It was just Automod. And you know what? Again, props for the people that actually, gave her the benefit of the doubt. Because you were right on the money. Again, people need to do that more. People need to do that more. Basically, this was just a giant misunderstanding. But the damage was already done, right? She was already getting harassed. Fruit already made her statement. Yeah. And after that, basically, Silvervale made an announcement. What was that announcement, you ask? Basically, fuck you. I'm gonna mute this. Basically, she said, "Fuck you, assholes, for harassing me. I'm playing the wizard game. Cope and seethe, Twitter freaks." That's what she said. That's not actually what she said. I'm paraphrasing, but that's basically like the gist of it, which is based. Good shit, Silver. Don't fucking let aunties, keep you down like that. And it won a lot of people over. And this is where the phrase Twitter freaks got cemented. You might have seen that phrase getting tossed a lot everywhere, and now you know Vale was the one behind it. But a lot of people misconstrued this as Silver Vale basically saying she hates trans people. When in fact, that's not the reality. She said fuck you to her aunties. She didn't say fuck you to trans people. She said fuck you to her aunties. And after that, Silvervale got harassed even harder, and there was a fierce support behind her. But then, the announcement happened. The fucking announcement happened. And it got people absolutely riled the fucked up. This was the blow that made everyone say enough. People who didn't really give a shit about the whole political debate now started fighting. People who didn't really give a shit about the whole trans political thing were now actively joining in against them. Because Pikami got Pikami graduated. And a lot of people got the impression that she was graduating because people harassed her off the internet. It was an entire shitfest for everyone. It was really, really bad. However, not even a day later, Pipa went in and did this. Pretty fucking based. Pipa got a shit ton of viewers from this and subs from this. This was out of anger, clearly, but a lot of people still misconstrued this. Pipa isn't saying fuck you to trans people or to the trans community. Pipa is saying fuck you to her harassers. To Pikami's harassers. It just so happens that it's thinly veiled around trans people. But overall she's not offending trans people. That's not the point, right? I think we can all understand that. But again, she got backlash from this because now people thought that Pipa was subjecting herself to an IP she doesn't hate just to hate on trans people, which is wrong. I think that's wrong. Because if one understood the subtext, she was actually just referring to the aunties and harassers. But that didn't stop. Because Pipa put out a statement saying that she doesn't condone any harassment and that she doesn't want to be the flag of some sort of transphobic movement. She really just fucking hated the harassment. Which is true. Good for Pipa. Good for Pipa. If Pipa became the rallying cry, the fucking symbol of anti-trans movements, that would be very bad for her and for Face Connect. That's not what she wanted. But for some reason, that's what a lot of people are holding her for. That's not the case, okay, chat? That's not it. I'm not Pipa's PR. guy, but I am her friend. That's not, and from what I can tell you, no, that's not who she is. But then a few days later, was it days later or weeks later? Pikame turned out to not. It was revealed by Yari that Pikami had actually decided to graduate a long time ago. And it was implied that the harassment basically either expedited the process or just pushed her away from social media. Right? So, okay. So the harassment wasn't actually a part of it. So let's fucking clarify that, chat. The harassment was not part of Pikami's terminate. Oh, fuck! I'm fumbling my words. The harassment was not part of Pikami's suspension. It only expedited the process. So if she wasn't harassed off the internet, Pikami would have had 3 months instead of 1 month when she didn't get harassed. It didn't affect the suspension, but it did affect the time slot. It expedited the process. Because like I said, Gyari said this herself, chat. Hold on. Pikame graduation decided long ago. We're not gonna fucking watch this, but we're not gonna fucking skip through this ad. But anyway, yeah. Gyari, the fucking creator of VOMS explains that it was actually decided a long time ago. A long time even before the harassment happened. If you refuse to believe that, that's cope. That's cope. That's actually cope. You're actually just you're fucking lying to yourself. It expedited the process. It didn't cause it. There's a difference, but yes. She lost time. That's all she lost. Best case scenario, Pika had lost 3 weeks of what little time she had left because she was scared. And if that's the best scenario, it's still bad. Yeah, that's it. So if you're going to blame the harassment, the trans, thing, that's the most you can blame them for. Not any further than that. Again, chat, I have to give both communities shades and benefits of the doubt. We have to try. I may not be fair 100% of the time, but I like to think that I give everyone a chance to be fair. To say their sides, I mean. So yeah. So basically, that's it for the Hogwarts Legacy Saga. Pipa got a boost of subs and viewers, Silvervale became the based queen of VT, and Fruit became one of the more controversial members of VShojo now. And Pikame, I hope she's happy. She's a historically significant VTuber, chat. Let's pour another one for her. Hold on. Excuse me. Shit, bro. I'm actually getting a bit dizzy, holy shit. I'm so sorry if this is not so, like, I don't know. I don't know what you guys expected coming here. Maybe you wanted something more formal. But, bro, I'm one man. Anyway, wait, we haven't. Thanks for the super chat. I think I'll have a dedicated super chat reading stream because I feel like I missed some of your super chat because I was like too lost in my own. I was too deep into my own thoughts to notice. Okay, so for all the super chatters, it's okay, right? I can like I'll read your super chats for another stream, maybe tomorrow. Yeah. Anyway, we're not done yet. We still have to talk about Fruit because I feel like a lot of you guys are waiting for me to mention this. It costs me $0 every day to be kind and accept people for who they are. So for every like this tweet gets, I'm donating $1 to Mermaids, a charity that supports gender diverse children. 57k likes. So that means she's giving $57 to the org. Why are you guys talking about Rifu? We'll talk about that later, okay? We'll talk about that later. But yeah. This one. Again, like I told you guys, I support this if it wasn't so incendiary. I support this if it wasn't so fucking incendiary. But I do think that Fruit wants to be nice here. And like, look, from a perspective of someone trying to save face and basically letting people know that you're as sincere as you are, you need to actually update people about the 57k, bro. Look, I don't hate Fruit. Okay, let me just clarify, chat. I don't hate Fruit. Okay, I don't watch her content. Right? I don't watch her content. I don't really know anything about her. I mean, I do know something about her, but like, I don't really hate her as a person like a lot of you people seem to be right now. Like, chat's a bit volatile and I'm kind of afraid of that, honestly. But yeah, I don't really have a significant opinion of her. I have seen the memes and I think they're banging. It's hilarious. But I think Fruit needs to update this. Like, actually give an update. Because my guy, you should do it. At least show the public you're starting the process of doing it. I don't think Fruit watches my shitty streams, but I'm just gonna pretend she is. My guy, you promised to give out 57k and it's been 2 months. And we've yet to see any kind of announcement about it. Do I give a fuck if she sends out any money? No. But you are losing a lot of your word. Like, you're losing the credibility and the weight of your word. A lot of your aunties are shitting on you for this. Like, egging you on to give that 57k. They're taunting you, saying, imagining promising to do one thing and not following it because you don't have the capability to do so. This is what you get for morally grandstanding, you whore, and making a whole song and dance about for briny points. For briny points, I mean. Like, normally, I would just tell you to ignore people like that. But your word is at stake here. And you know what? For all it's worth, I am actually seeing people that support Fruit and support this in general basically calling Fruit out for making a stunt and not following through. Making people like, Fruit, you're giving the, like, I have seen that kind of sentiment already, chat. Like, a lot of people like giving the sentiment that Fruit is all talk, no action. Now, it's possible that it's also a false flag operation. Like, some 4chaner pretending to be a Fruit fan and basically just calling her out for not following through. It's possible. But I do see the inevitability of that sentiment happening. Because it's been 2 months. This is a sentiment that I think will keep building. Right now, Fruit's supporters are just going to tell her to do what she wants with her money. But that sentiment is going to disappear soon, I imagine. Nobody is going to question, like, chat, nobody's gonna question Fruit's support for the trans community, but people will question Fruit's word in the future. And that's a bad thing. And some of you guys, okay, you know what? Maybe I'm just a schizo, but some of you guys might already like say to me like, Nusagi, you're one to talk. You said you'd graduate, and then you came back like 3 months later. Like, okay, you know what? Fair. But I'm not part of a company. I wasn't morally grandstanding. I didn't affiliate myself in a political stance and have the eyes of millions. I didn't promise I would come back. I wouldn't come back anymore. Like, the situation is different. I said in my farewell stream that I might come back sometime in the future, and I did. Just that a lot earlier than expected. Like, there's a massive difference there. You knew you'd be back to BH? Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, Fruit actually needs to do something about this to, again, save, potentially save herself. That's just my opinion. Potentially save her word, the credibility of her word, and like, to shut her aunties up. At the very least, if you want, Fruit, if you want to shut your aunties up, fucking do this, and like, show them you're actually serious. You know where you're putting your money where your mouth is. Like, fucking do it, bro. Yeah. Welcome back to the rabbit hole. Thank you, bro. Again, I'm so sorry I'm not reading so much of chat. It's I tend to, like, when I get like lost in my own sauce, fucking deep in my own thoughts, I tend to not look at anything other than the thing I'm talking about. It feels like I have to not hyperfixate. I have to focus. Yeah. Oh my fucking god. Ugh, shit. I'm actually really dizzy now. Fuck, I'm so lightweight. I'm so lightweight. Anyway, how much time has elapsed? 2 hours? Damn. 2 hours and 26 minutes. Keep going? Let me see the list. I'm pretty sure there's more drama. The Waktor drama. Fuck the Waktor drama. It's not even the middle of 2023 and you're already doing this stream. Looks like the Press Nosagi is going to stay a PNG tuber. It's true. I mean, hey, dude. It's not even June. June and July is usually the graduation season for a lot of VTubers. Because that's typically when a lot of their contracts end. You good? No, I'm fucking dizzy. Holy shit. Waktor and Rifu? Yeah, that. Fuck me. Rifu Evergreen. Are you dizzy? Yeah. How much did you drink? I drank 3 bottles of Smirnoff and this thing. I don't know what the fuck this is called. 9% lemon dew. It's Japanese. Lemon dew. I don't agree with thank you, Tiny Red Panda. I don't agree with Fruit's politics, but I like Nosagi. Be respectful and practice civil discourse in this chat. Save the debates for Twitter because Nosagi should be comfortable in this discussion. Hey, not just me, chat. You too. Like I said, we can agree and disagree on a lot of things, but when you're on my space, when you're in my chat, you're not allowed to be a Twitter dumbass. You're not allowed to be fucking like a volatile, shit-flinging, cesspool shitting guy. You can't do that. I would actually fucking ban you. You need gin and juice? Fuck. Okay. Let's talk about do we want to talk about Gura? I guess I feel bad that this list doesn't have Hololive in it. So let's just add a Hololive yab just for the sake of a Hololive yab, you know? Gura. Grasping at straws here, but Gura. Let's talk about Waktor later. Let's fucking talk about Gura. Gura's fans. Okay, here's the thing. The whole Holo EN myth not streaming thing was a sentiment that's been happening in VT and a lot of other places since last year. Like since I want to say September. Like since September, the complaints have been rising already. There were already some complaints in September. It's just that right now, it got fucking massive. Like it got, not massive, but it got big. Like a lot of people were complaining about it because Gura was inconsistent. And you know what? That's a very fair criticism to have Gura, by the way. Gura is inconsistent. Like I'm sure some of you if you're a chumbud, you'd be like sipping a copious amounts of copium to think that Gura isn't inconsistent. And you know what? That's a fair criticism. Because Gura says one thing but does another. And a lot of her fans, especially her more dedicated fan base, are not putting up with it. People want to see the shark. But Gura has a health issue. That's the thing. Gura has a health issue. So there's a certain level of understanding that has to be understood there. We don't exactly know what her health issue is. I don't know. I don't even remember if it's actually a health issue. But she has issues. Speculation. Okay, it's just speculation. Okay, cool. It's just speculation. That's a health issue. But yeah. Oshinoko moment. Oh my bro, imagine if she was actually Can I say that? No, I can't say that. I'm gonna get fucking cancelled again. Wait, no, I'm gonna say it. Imagine if fucking Gura is fucking pregnant though. Imagine if fucking Gura is pregnant. What would she name her son? How would her gachis feel? Would Gura be fired? As a chumbud, I gotta take the sad bunny man's side. Yeah, it is what it is, bro. How she know I moment? Yeah. Especially since she's the center, right? She's the fucking poster child of myth. Oh my god, it makes. Oh my god, not qualifications, like the similarities are there. Interesting. No spoiler, please. Okay, I'm sorry. Bye, VOD. Why Nasagi? I mean, hey, I'm not gonna fucking get. Okay, when I think about it more, I'm not gonna get cancelled for joking that Gura is pregnant, chat. Who fucking gives a shit? What? Okay. Walkdoor drama. I paused out. I spaced out for a bit. Walkdoor drama. So, how many months ago was it? No, it was actually like. Okay, so back. I think it was sometime before the Millie drama. It was somewhere around September. A Walkdoor member spoke out against Walkdoor, obviously, and basically dropped an entire fucking nuke of like allegations. Like fucking, oh my fucking god, bro. Hold on, I wanna verify before I say anything. I wanna verify a few things. Because Walkdoor is in a rebranding attempt right now. Walkdoor is in a rebranding attempt right now, and I think that's basically their way of shedding the negative PR associated with their name. Like they're giving separate names for their separate generations. They're basically doing what Meta is doing. Like because fucking Facebook has so much like negative press now, they basically want to redo it. Yeah. And Walkdoor sued a VTuber. Okay, I feel like I have to be vague here because it's fucking Walkdoor. They might fucking sue me. Walkdoor does their thing and like, how do I want to say this without. Walkdoor basically doxed a member, and then a mass graduation happened. Like, yeah. Like, an entire fucking generation quit. Like, I'm not talking about past life kind of dox. Like, past life doxing, yeah, it's like there's a gray zone to be had there. I'm talking about real names kind of dox. Like, the actual doxing, Yeah. They actually do that. They have done that last year too, and they're doing it again. But right now, the entire fucking generation quit. Fuck. Chat, I'm so sorry. I can't. Fuck. It's the alcohol kicking in. I can't think thoroughly. I can't think like clearly right now. But yeah, that's basically it. I can't form my thoughts. But that's basically it. I think you can Google it though. Foss has. Hold on. Did Foss cover it? Yeah, Foss covered it. It's basically one entire fucking fucking salad of yabs. And that talent redebuted, and that talent got big. They're fucking redebuted as a new VTuber. Fuck, I really shouldn't be saying more when I'm in this state. Yeah. You know what, chat? I think I'm gonna fucking end the stream here. I'm not in the I don't want to like do what Hugo did back then and like do a mental breakdown because the intrusive thoughts are coming back, chat. The intrusive thought. Mommy Fauna, the intrusive thoughts are back. Fucking help me. Ooh. But yeah, I don't want to do what Hugo has done and break down on stream. Anyway, chat, that's basically it. Fucking hell. Anyway, chat. Yeah, that's it. See ya. I think I'm going to I'm going to upload clips of this fucking stream to my channel. Bye, chat. Bye bye. See ya. Arigatai. Boom.